Property rights. What are they? Think about it. You live in a property. You work on property. The water you drink has to come through property. But did you know that 3/4 of the world's population do not have property rights and cannot prove ownership of the land they farm or the house they live in? Imagine for one moment you're sitting quietly at home. A man knocks on the door and says he wants to build a shopping mall where you live. You have title deeds, proof of ownership of your house, which means you have a choice: sell and move on, or simply stay put. It's a different story in many parts of the world. In Africa, for example, 90% of land is undocumented. Your family might have farmed the same fields for centuries, but how do you stop the bulldozers without a piece of paper to prove your property rights? You risk losing your home, your livelihood. Your children lose hope. In some parts of the world, it is even tougher. Women cannot own or even inherit property. Despite producing half the world's food, women own less than 20% of land. But the problem is not just about farmland or forests. It's happening in some of the world's fastest growing cities. From the favelas of Rio to the shanty towns of Mumbai, entire communities without titles or tenure are losing their homes as they're bulldozed in the name of development. So you see, property rights are incredibly important. When people can prove ownership, they have security and a chance to invest in their future. Communities with property rights are stronger, healthier, wealthier, and better educated. It's all about place. Property, land, access, connections, empowerment. Because land rights are human rights.